April 24th, and this is our living organisms peppered moth simulation here. So once you click into your Google Classroom, click on living organisms peppered moth for Friday, April 24th. Once we open it, we're going to see that we'll go to this page and it says peppered moth simulation. Today you're going to simulate how predators locate prey in different environments. So you're going to act like you're a bird and you're going to be eating some peppered moths and things to simulate adaptations. Okay, here is the link that you would click on to get to the peppered moth Weebly. Okay, and it's probably going to ask you for Flash Player, so you're going to want to click and you're going to want to allow it. And then now it will start the peppered moth simulation. So we have that up. I'm going to go back to our thing. Oh, here it's going to click on the next slide. It's going to tell me exactly what to do for each one. So it says click on the life cycle of the peppered moth. Then I need to answer 3 questions about this life cycle. So I need to find, if we look at these, oh, this one says life cycle of the peppered moth. So I click on that. And then now I need to read through and click to go to each of the slides that they have created about the peppered moth. Okay, once I'm done, I come back and I answer my 3 questions. Then it says go on to the next slide. Okay, so then it says click on pollution in peppered moths. Well, I come back to this peppered moth simulation. Oh, this one says the impact of pollution. I scroll over it and it shows the impact of pollution. So I click on it. Oh, pollution in peppered moths. That's exactly what this title says, so we're on the correct page. We need to read the information about pollution in peppered moths, then answer the following questions. So I need to come back to our simulation. I need to read each page until I get to the end. Okay, so I keep reading and clicking and going on to all the pages as we go through. Once I reach the end, and there we go. Okay, and so then I come back and I'm going to answer these 4 questions about pollution and peppered moths. Okay, then it says go on to the next slide. All right, so I'm on the last slide. Okay, it says read the instructions for the peppered moth game, complete the light forest simulation, then complete the dark forest simulation. It says the number of dark and light colored moths was equal when the simulation started. Describe how the number of dark moths and light moths compare at the end of each simulation. Okay, so we need to go here. We need to go to the bird's eye view. Oh, it says right here, bird's eye view. Okay, so I'm going to click on that. I need to read here, and it says at the beginning the percentage of dark and light colored moths is 50-50. So half of them are dark, half of them are light. You're going to be the role of a predator. So you're going to be a bird. Okay, and when you're the bird, you're going to be eating peppered moths. It says, eat as many moths as possible in 1 minute. So there's a timer that's actually timing you for 1 minute. You do not need to time yourself. So you're going to choose your forest. Okay, this says the light forest. So if we do that for a minute, this says the light forest. At the end of 1 minute, you will then type in how many of what's the percentage of pepper moths for the light and dark. So I'm going to do one example for you here. This one says, oh, the dark forest. So then after we do the light, we do the dark. We type in our answers in the box. So here we go for the light forest. Click on it. Oh, it started our game. It shows right here that there's 50% peppered moths that are light, 50% that are dark. I'm flying around as the bird. And the bird is going to eat the easiest ones they can find. Okay, Right up here is the time. It's saying 20 seconds. So I'm going to go through and, oh, there's I missed. So your object is not to try and find and eat all the ones that are hidden, but find the ones that are easiest to see and eat those, because that's what a real bird will do in the wild. Oh, so now I am done. And it says, oh, there is now, the light moth population is 72%. The dark moth population is 28%. So I'd come back to here. I'd click in this box, and then I would say, let's change some of the sizing here, and let's say light 72%, dark 28%. And then I would be done, and I would come back, and then it says, okay, click on that again. We want to click on, now we click to where we get to the end, and then we'll say dark forest. We'll click on the dark forest, and then we'll do our test for the dark forest. Once you're finished with that, you'd come in and type your results for the end, okay? And then turn in your assignment, and you are finished for Friday, April 24th. Don't forget that this afternoon at 2 o'clock, we will be having a GimKit competition with the entire 5th grade. I will be posting that link in Google Classroom and on the Facebook page at 1:30 today. So please join us for playing the GimKit.